From the moment a puppy opens its eyes to the world, everything is new, curious, and sometimes a little confusing. Among the many wonders a puppy encounters in its early days, few provoke as much hilarity and fascination as its first meeting with a mirror. Imagine being a tiny ball of fur full of energy and curiosity, and suddenly coming face to face with a creature that looks exactly like you, moves exactly like you, but doesn't smell or sound like anything familiar. This is the beginning of an unforgettable, often comical adventure. Puppies versus mirrors. Let's dive into the delightful world of puppies, discovering their reflections. The scene typically starts innocently enough. A mirror leaning against a wall, or perhaps the sliding glass door in the living room. The puppy, nose to the ground, is exploring its environment, taking in all the new scents and sounds. As it approaches the glass, something catches its eye, a movement that's eerily familiar. The puppy freezes, its tiny tail wagging tentatively as it tries to make sense of the duplicate staring back. For some puppies, the reaction is pure surprise. Their eyes widen, ears perk up, and they take a cautious step closer. The reflection follows suit, causing the puppy to jump back in alarm. Is this a friend? An intruder? The confusion is palpable as the puppy tries to process the situation. A little bark may escape, as if to say, "Who are you, and what are you doing in my space?" The reflection, of course, answers with a silent, perfectly synchronized bark of its own. The puppy's head tilts to one side, then the other, trying out different angles. Each movement is mirrored exactly, doubling the confusion and laughter. Some puppies, braver or perhaps more stubborn, decide to investigate further. They approach the mirror with determination, nose pressed against the cool surface. The reflection's nose matches the gesture, and a tentative sniffing session begins. Puppies rely heavily on their sense of smell, so the lack of scent only adds to the mystery. They paw at the glass, sometimes scratching or licking it, convinced there must be a way to reach the other puppy. The glass, however, remains impenetrable, leaving the puppy puzzled but undeterred. At this stage, the funniest reactions often emerge. Some puppies break into playful antics, bouncing and spinning in front of the mirror, delighted by the endless game of mimicry. If the puppy jumps, the reflection jumps too. If it spins in a circle, the reflection keeps pace. This can go on for minutes, with the puppy growing increasingly animated, convinced it has found the ultimate playmate. For onlookers, it's a spectacle of pure joy, a dance of curiosity and confusion that never fails to entertain. Then there are the puppies who take a more defensive approach. Perhaps the reflection seems a little too bold, a little too forward. The puppy might bark louder, growl, or even raise its tiny hackles in an attempt to assert dominance. It pounces at the glass, only to be met with equal ferocity from the reflection. The standoff can be intense, but it always ends in the same harmless stalemate, with the puppy eventually retreating to regroup. Some puppies are simply baffled. They sit and stare, head cocked to one side, trying to unravel the mystery. Is this a sibling, a rival, or something else entirely? The persistence of the reflection, never breaking eye contact, only deepens the puzzle. At times, the puppy may wander off, only to return a moment later, as if hoping things have changed. Each visit is met with the same silent, unwavering gaze. In multi-puppy households, the fun multiplies. When two puppies encounter the mirror together, the chaos is double. They may see not only their own reflections, but each other's as well, leading to a flurry of tail wags, barks, and playful tackles. The mirror becomes a stage for their antics, a place where reality and illusion blur, and every movement is mirrored in delightful symmetry. Some breeds are especially expressive in their reactions. Take the energetic Labrador Retriever, for example. Known for their playful nature, Labradors often approach the mirror with boundless enthusiasm. They may jump, bark, and paw at the glass, convinced they've found a new friend. Their expressive faces and wagging tails add to the comedy, making each encounter a memorable event. On the other hand, more reserved breeds, like the Shih Tzu or Pug, might take a gentler approach. They sit quietly, examining the reflection with wide, soulful eyes. Their reactions are subtle but no less entertaining: a slow head tilt, a tentative paw, or a soft whimper as they try to unravel the mystery. Age also plays a role in these reactions. Very young puppies, just weeks old, may not recognize themselves in the mirror at all. For them, the reflection is simply another puppy in their world, one that's strangely silent and unreachable. As puppies grow older, some begin to understand the concept of reflections, though most never fully grasp it. The magic of the mirror encounter remains a source of endless entertainment and wonder. For humans, watching these reactions is pure joy. The innocence and curiosity of puppies, combined with the mystery of the mirror, create moments of laughter and delight that are hard to match. It's a reminder of the simple pleasures in life, the joy of discovery, the thrill of new experiences, and the endless curiosity that defines puppyhood. But what's really happening in a puppy's mind during these encounters? Scientists suggest that dogs generally do not recognize themselves in mirrors, unlike some other animals such as dolphins or great apes. Instead, they see the reflection as another dog, one that doesn't smell, doesn't speak, and never breaks eye contact. This lack of recognition is part of what makes their reactions so amusing. The mirror is both an object of curiosity and a source of confusion, prompting a range of behaviors from playful engagement to cautious investigation. Some puppies eventually lose interest, realizing that the other puppy never responds in a meaningful way. Others remain fascinated, returning to the mirror again and again, convinced that it holds the key to a new friendship or rivalry. The unpredictability of these reactions is part of the charm. No two puppies respond in exactly the same way, and each encounter is a unique adventure. Occasionally, a puppy will discover a favorite toy or treat near the mirror. This adds another layer of hilarity. As the puppy tries to retrieve the object, only to be stymied by the reflection, tug-of-war games become twice as complicated when the other puppy refuses to let go, and chasing after a ball leads to endless loops of mirrored movement. The puppy's determination is admirable, even as the impossibility of the task becomes clear. For families, these moments are often captured on camera, preserved as treasured memories of a puppy's first steps into the wider world. The laughter, the confusion, the pure joy of discovery, these are the moments that define the early days of puppyhood. Children, in particular, delight in watching puppies interact with mirrors, seeing in their reactions a reflection of their own curiosity and wonder. Over time, some puppies learn to ignore the mirror, treating it as just another part of the environment. Others never quite lose their fascination, returning again and again to investigate the mysterious other puppy. For these persistent pups, the mirror remains a source of endless entertainment, a puzzle that never quite gets solved. In addition to mirrors, puppies often react similarly to other reflective surfaces. Shiny floors, glass doors, and even water can provoke the same confusion and curiosity. Each new encounter is an opportunity for discovery, a chance to explore the boundaries of their world. The reactions may vary, but the spirit of curiosity remains unchanged. The mirror encounter is more than just a funny moment. It's a window into the mind of a puppy. It reveals their instincts, their intelligence, and their playful nature. It shows us how they perceive the world, how they respond to new experiences, and how they learn through trial and error. For humans, it's a reminder of the joy that comes from seeing the world through fresh eyes. As puppies grow and mature, their reactions to mirrors may change. Some become indifferent, while others remain perpetually curious. But the memory of that first encounter, the surprise, the confusion, the playful antics, remains etched in the hearts of those who witnessed it. It's a celebration of life's simple pleasures, a testament to the joy of exploration and the magic of new experiences. For trainers and pet owners, the mirror encounter can also be a useful tool. It offers insight into a puppy's temperament, helping to identify traits like curiosity, bravery, and sociability. Observing how a puppy reacts to its reflection can guide training approaches, helping to build confidence and encourage positive interactions with new stimuli. In some cases, puppies become so enamored with their reflections that they seek out mirrors, returning to them again and again. This persistent curiosity is a sign of intelligence and adaptability, traits that serve them well as they grow and learn. The mirror becomes a companion of sorts, a silent playmate, always ready for a game of mimicry. Occasionally, puppies may be startled by sudden movements in the reflection, leading to comical leaps, spins, or even a quick dash away from the mirror. These moments of surprise are often followed by a cautious return, as the puppy tries to make sense of what just happened. The cycle of approach and retreat, investigation and confusion, is endlessly entertaining. In households with older dogs, the reactions can be quite different. Adult dogs often ignore mirrors, having learned long ago that the reflection poses no threat or interest. But watching a puppy navigate its first mirror encounter is a reminder of the innocence and wonder that define the early stages of life. It's a moment of pure joy, free from the complexities and worries of the adult world. For those who have never witnessed a puppy's first encounter with a mirror, it is an experience worth seeking out. The laughter, the curiosity, the sheer unpredictability of the reactions are unforgettable. It's a celebration of life's little surprises, a testament to the power of curiosity and the joy of discovery. In the end, Puppies versus Mirrors is more than just a funny spectacle. It's a reflection of the playful spirit that defines our furry companions. It reminds us to embrace new experiences, to approach life with curiosity and enthusiasm, and to find joy in the simple moments that make life special. Whether it's a brave bark, a tentative sniff, or a playful leap, each reaction is a celebration of the wonder and excitement of puppyhood. So the next time you see a puppy exploring its world, take a moment to appreciate the magic of discovery. Watch as it encounters a mirror for the first time, and let yourself be swept up in the laughter and delight that follows. For in those moments, we are reminded of the joy that comes from seeing the world through new eyes, and the happiness that puppies bring to our lives every day. The dance of curiosity, the play of reflections, and the endless antics are a testament to the boundless spirit of puppies and the simple pleasures that make life worth living.